The bond market just rebelled against the Fed, and gold is screaming a warning. Something extraordinary just happened in the financial markets. The Federal Reserve held interest rates steady, but instead of calming investors, the bond market basically looked at the Fed and said, "We don't believe you." The 30-year US Treasury yield has surged above 5.2%, its highest level since July 2007, just before the global financial crisis. At exactly the same time, gold exploded to a brand new all-time high above $4,160. These two events are connected, and if you understand why, you'll understand one of the biggest risks facing the global economy today. Welcome back to Mindful Minds and Money, where we turn today's headlines into tomorrow's opportunities so you can make better, more informed financial decisions. What just happened? Normally, after a Federal Reserve meeting, markets become calmer. Investors finally know where interest rates are heading, but not this time. The Fed decided to keep rates unchanged. That sounds reassuring, except there was something hidden inside the meeting that Wall Street immediately noticed. 3 of the 12 voting members wanted another rate hike. That's a surprisingly large minority. It tells investors that the Fed itself isn't convinced inflation has truly been defeated. And then came something even more interesting. The newly appointed Fed chair, Kevin Warsh, delivered a noticeably more dovish tone. He suggested inflation risks are easing and hinted that lower rates may eventually become appropriate. Normally, markets love hearing that. Stocks usually rise, bond yields usually fall. Instead, the exact opposite happened. The bond market said no. This is where things become fascinating. The bond market is often called the smartest market in the world. Unlike stock investors, bond investors lend trillions of dollars. Their entire business depends on accurately predicting inflation and interest rates years into the future. Today, those investors essentially voted against the Fed. Instead of buying Treasury bonds, they sold them. When bond prices fall, yields rise. That's exactly what happened. The 30-year Treasury yield climbed above 5.2%. That's the highest level since July 2007. Think about that for a moment. Not since before the housing crash, not since before Lehman Brothers collapsed, have long-term borrowing costs been this high. That's sending a very loud message. Why are investors losing confidence? Markets aren't simply reacting to today's inflation numbers. They're looking years ahead. Several concerns are growing simultaneously. America continues running enormous budget deficits. Government debt keeps climbing. Treasury issuance keeps increasing. Someone has to buy all those bonds. If investors aren't convinced inflation is under control, they demand higher yields as compensation. It's actually very simple. If inflation averages 4%, nobody wants to lend money for 30 years at only 3%. They'll demand much more. Today's move suggests investors believe higher inflation could remain with us much longer than policymakers expect. The credibility gap. Perhaps the biggest story isn't inflation itself, it's credibility. Central banking depends on trust. Markets must believe what the Fed says. Once that trust begins disappearing, the Fed loses one of its most powerful tools. Today may have been an example of exactly that. The new chair sounded optimistic, but bond traders effectively replied, "We'll decide that ourselves." When markets stop listening, policy becomes much harder. Why gold is exploding. Now look at what happened somewhere else. Gold surged to another all-time high, around $4,164 per ounce. That's no coincidence. Gold isn't just reacting to inflation, it's reacting to uncertainty. Whenever investors begin questioning governments, questioning central banks, or questioning the long-term value of paper currencies, gold often becomes the preferred safe haven. Think of gold as financial insurance. People don't buy home insurance because they expect their house to burn down. They buy it just in case. Today, more investors decided they wanted insurance. Why this matters to everyone? You might be wondering, I don't trade bonds, so why should I care? Because Treasury yields influence almost everything. Mortgage rates, car loans, business borrowing, credit cards, government borrowing costs, corporate investment, even stock market valuations. When long-term yields keep rising, money becomes more expensive for everyone. Families pay more, Companies pay more, governments pay more. Eventually, economic growth slows. That's why Wall Street watches Treasury yields every single day. Could this trigger another crisis? Not necessarily. History never repeats perfectly, but it often rhymes. The last time yields were around these levels, the financial system was under enormous stress. Today's economy is different. Banks are stronger. Regulations have changed, but debt levels are dramatically higher. Governments, businesses, and households have all become accustomed to borrowing cheaply. Higher interest rates expose weaknesses. That doesn't automatically mean recession, but it certainly increases financial pressure. What smart investors are watching? Professional investors aren't panicking. They're watching. 3 things matter now. First, will inflation remain stubbornly high? Second, will the Fed eventually regain credibility? Third, will Treasury yields continue climbing above today's levels? If yields stabilize, markets may settle down. If they continue climbing, expect volatility across stocks, bonds, real estate, and currencies. Final thoughts. Today's story wasn't really about one Fed meeting. It wasn't even about one bond auction. It was about confidence. The Federal Reserve tried to reassure markets. The bond market wasn't convinced. Gold responded immediately. Whenever confidence begins shifting, markets move fast. The next few months could become some of the most important we've seen in years. Whether you're investing, saving for retirement, buying a house, or simply trying to protect your family's finances, these are developments worth watching carefully. What do you think? Has the bond market lost confidence in the Federal Reserve? Or is this simply another temporary overreaction? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this analysis and want straightforward explanations of the biggest financial stories shaping your future, please like this video, subscribe to Mindful Minds and Money, and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching. And remember, the best investment you can ever make is the one you make in your own financial education. We'll see you in the next video.